Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt that your gray hair made you appear more tired than you really are? The truth is, it is not just age that changes how we look, but the hairstyle we choose. After 50, silver hair and softer features are natural. Yet the right shortcut can lift your face, brighten your smile, and make you feel radiant again. This video is not about chasing youth. It is about honoring yourself with elegance. Stay with me, because one of the styles I will share today has been called a natural facelift by my clients, and you might be surprised how simple it really is. Why your hairstyle matters after 50. As women over 50, many of us notice that long hair can sometimes drag our features down, making the face look heavier. I remember when I was 58, I kept my hair long because I thought it made me look feminine, but in photos I looked tired and older. Did you know a 2024 AARP survey showed that nearly 63% of women over 55 felt their hairstyle directly affected how youthful they appeared? Shorter cuts with texture, volume, and taper can naturally lift the face without surgery. What about you? Have you ever felt your hair was aging you? Once you see the transformation, you may be inspired to explore even more exciting possibilities. 5 short gray hairstyles that make you look younger. 1. The short Pixie. Confidence and energy in every strand. The short Pixie is one of the most transformative hairstyles for women over 50. The secret lies in texture and carefully placed volume at the temples. This subtle lift draws the eye upward and makes the cheekbones look more defined. When I was 59, I finally decided to try a Pixie cut. At first, I worried it might make me look masculine, but the opposite happened. Friends and even strangers kept saying how fresh and confident I looked. That kind of feedback gave me a new sense of energy. I once worked with a client, a 55-year-old woman, who had avoided shortcuts her entire life because she thought they were harsh. After her first Pixie, she told me it felt like she had taken 10 years off her appearance. Interestingly, a 2025 AARP style survey reported that 7 out of 10 women over 50 who switched to shorter hairstyles felt an immediate boost in self-esteem. Have you ever noticed how a haircut can change not just how you look, but how you carry yourself? The Pixie is not just about looks, it is about psychology. It tells the world you are strong, modern, and not afraid to embrace who you are today. To keep the style fresh, I recommend using a light styling wax or cream to add natural volume without stiffness. Regular trims every 5 to 6 weeks will maintain the shape and prevent it from looking flat. Short Pixies are bold yet elegant, practical yet stylish. They give you the freedom to wake up and look polished with minimal effort. And once you experience that kind of transformation, you might be excited to see what other hairstyles can reveal about your personality. The long Pixie. Softness with a feminine touch. The long Pixie is perfect for women who want the lightness of short hair but still crave a bit of softness and femininity. Unlike the classic Pixie, this style keeps extra length in the bangs and crown, which adds movement and a graceful frame to the face. I remember when I was 60 and worried about my high forehead. A stylist suggested a long Pixie with side-swept bangs grazing the cheekbone, and suddenly my face looked more balanced and elegant. Paycheck is especially popular with women who are curious about going shorter but not ready to commit to a dramatic change. Side bangs that reach the cheekbone create a slimming effect, making the face look more sculpted. One of my clients, a 62-year-old woman, said that after trying this style, she finally felt like her features stood out instead of her forehead. According to a 2024 beauty trend report from Statista, 58% of women over 55 believe that side-swept bangs help them appear younger and more confident. What about you? Have you ever considered how a simple shift in bangs could completely reshape your look? The key to styling the long Pixie is versatility. You can smooth the top for a polished dinner look or add texture with a light mousse for a casual outing. With the right cut, the hair grows out beautifully and requires fewer trips to the salon compared to shorter styles. The long Pixie is feminine yet practical, soft yet stylish. It is a bridge between long hair and short hair, giving you the best of both worlds. And once you feel that freedom, you will be eager to see how other modern variations can completely change your perspective on beauty after 50. 3. The gray Mohawk Pixie. Bold elegance with a statement. The gray Mohawk Pixie is not about rebellion. It is about making a statement. With height and volume through the center and sleek sides that hug the natural shape of the face, this style creates power and presence. When I was 61, I decided to try this cut after years of wearing softer looks. The moment I walked into my office, my coworkers kept telling me I looked younger, sharper, and even more confident. One colleague even said, "You look like you own the room." This style works beautifully for women who want to lift their features without makeup or surgery. According to a 2025 style survey from AARP, 66% of women over 55 felt that adding height at the crown immediately made their face appear more youthful and energized. Imagine how a simple shift in volume could change the way people see you. Would you dare to try a hairstyle that puts the focus on your eyes and cheekbones instead of your jawline? The gray Mohawk Pixie pairs wonderfully with bold accessories. Oversized glasses or statement earrings highlight the strength of the look without overwhelming it. I had a client, a 57-year-old businesswoman, who was hesitant at first. After her cut, she said she finally felt like her hair matched her personality. Powerful, modern, and free. This pixie is not just stylish, it is liberating. It sends the message that you are embracing life and not hiding behind outdated rules. And once you feel that sense of empowerment, you may be ready to explore even more hairstyles that reflect who you truly are. 4. The medium shortcut, balance and freshness for every face shape. The medium shortcut is one of the most versatile hairstyles for women over 50 because it works beautifully with almost every face shape, whether round, square, long, or heart-shaped. Unlike shoulder-length styles that often pull the face downward and add unnecessary width, this cut keeps the hair between the cheekbone and jawline, creating lift and definition. I remember when I was 58, I always felt my face looked too round in photos. After trying a medium shortcut, I immediately looked slimmer and at least 5 years younger. The beauty of this hairstyle is how it can be customized. If you have a round face, a little tapering near the cheekbones and added volume at the crown can elongate the face. For a square face, gentle layers around the jawline soften strong angles. Women with long faces benefit from side-swept bangs that break up vertical lines, while those with heart-shaped faces can add fullness near the chin for better balance. According to a 2024 beauty industry report, over 60% of women over 55 said layered medium cuts helped them feel more confident because they felt their features looked more proportioned. Have you ever noticed how the right cut can change the way you feel about your own face shape? This cut is also low maintenance and grows out gracefully, making it ideal for busy women. You can style it sleek for an elegant dinner or let it flow naturally for a softer, everyday look. The medium shortcut is not just practical, it is a confidence booster. Once you see how it reshapes your face and highlights your natural beauty, you will be curious about the next hairstyle that can elevate your look even further. 5. The Pixie variation. Softness meets modern style. The Pixie variation is a wonderful choice for women who want the lightness and energy of a pixie cut but still desire a touch of softness. By keeping the sides slightly fuller and allowing the bangs or crown to hold more movement, this style blends youthful freshness with feminine elegance. When I was 62, I decided to try a softer pixie after years of wearing sharper cuts. I remember stepping out of the salon and feeling lighter, almost like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. This hairstyle is ideal for women who are curious about shorter hair but want to avoid a look that feels too edgy. A side-swept fringe or gently tousled top adds just the right amount of flow and keeps the style approachable. One of my clients, a 56-year-old teacher, told me that after getting this cut, she felt free and refreshed for the first time in years. According to a 2025 Beauty Insights survey, more than 65% of women over 55 said that softer pixie variations made them feel more feminine without losing the practicality of short hair. Have you ever wished for a haircut that could make you feel both elegant and relaxed at the same time? Styling this cut is simple. You can ruffle the top with a texturizing cream for a casual day or sweep the bangs to one side for a chic dinner look. The beauty of this variation is that it grows out gracefully, avoiding harsh lines or awkward stages. The Pixie variation is proof that you can be bold and soft at once, and once you feel the freedom it brings, you may be ready to discover even more ways to express your personality through your hairstyle. Expert insights and expanded advice. Many women over 50 worry that short hair will expose flaws, but the truth is often the opposite. Shorter cuts lift the face, highlight cheekbones, and make features appear sharper. When I was 60, I hesitated for months before cutting my hair short. I thought it would make my face look too bare, yet it did the exact reverse. Suddenly, my friends told me I looked fresher and more confident. Have you ever avoided a haircut out of fear, only to later realize it could have been the change you needed? Caring for gray hair is just as important as choosing the right cut. Using a purple shampoo keeps silver strands bright and prevents yellowing. Moisturizing masks help combat dryness, which becomes more common with age. And remember, overusing heat styling can damage the natural texture of gray hair. A 2024 hair care study found that 72% of women over 55 who reduced heat use reported healthier-looking hair within 3 months. Would you be willing to adjust your routine to keep your gray hair glowing? Style is not just about hair. It is about the whole look. A pixie pairs beautifully with bold earrings or colorful scarves that bring attention to your face. A medium shortcut works well with wide necklines or elegant button-down shirts. These touches make your hairstyle feel intentional rather than accidental. Had a client who dreaded attending her high school reunion because of her gray hair. After choosing a modern shortcut, she walked into that event and became the center of attention. She told me, "It was not just that people saw me differently. I finally saw myself differently." And that is the real magic of a haircut. Once you experience that transformation, you might be curious about exploring even more ways to refresh your look. After 50, gray hair is not a sign of fading beauty. It is a new chapter waiting to be embraced. The right hairstyle does more than shape your look. It can lift your features, renew your spirit, and remind you that confidence has no expiration date. I have seen so many women, myself included, transform the way they carry themselves simply by choosing a style that celebrates who they are today. True beauty is not about hiding time. It is about walking into each stage of life with grace and radiance. Your hair can be the crown that reflects your strength, your wisdom, and your joy. So why not try a small change and see how it makes you feel? I would love to hear your story. Share in the comments which hairstyle speaks to you the most or what transformation you are dreaming of. And if today's video inspired you, make sure to subscribe and join this community of women who choose to shine at every age.